Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going through the best and worst tattoo TikToks I could find. Let's jump into it. We got some cultural garbage right here. I think this is for all you Scots out there. We got some Celtic tats, and I'm not a fan of it, as you imagine. Whenever tattoos are this, like, abstract, I don't like it, okay? It's like when someone tells you that they want the moon tattooed, and you're like, yeah, I'll give you a moon. But realistically, that moon's also gonna look like a cookie. And it's going to look like anything else that is circular and has divots, okay? And when I look at this tattoo, I know what it's supposed to be for now. But later on, I think you're just gonna lose the concept that it's supposed to be this type of felt or whatever it's called. And you're just gonna see a bunch of squiggly lines, and some of them are gonna be color, and some of that color will be gone. And what we're gonna really be left with is just a smudgy turd, okay? Yes, this is a tattoo that should have been vetoed right from the start. Just a hard, solid no-no. Give them a no-no. Be like, hell nah, dude, I ain't tattooing no patterns. Actually, I tattooed something similar to this on a guy once, and it was crappy. It was crappy. It wasn't a whole sleeve, thank God, but it was somewhere else, and it was like a pattern of a rug thing, and it just looked like turd. So, yeah, I know from experience. Next. Okay, my initial instinct is to not like this tattoo. Well, but that doesn't really say much because there's a lot of tattoos that are good that I don't like. I think that this is a fine tattoo. I think it's real trippy to look at. I'm curious to see how they're gonna continue it on. It's not my favorite thing because style-wise, I just find it kind of a waste of space. I'd rather see an image of something rather than a swirling butthole, but that's okay. Because how I see it is not really that important, like I said. I wish I could have seen the stenciling process on this one because it's giving me real hard to do vibes, you know? Like this tattoo really had to work hard here on this tattoo. But yeah, this is just one of those swirling turds, you know? I don't hate it. It's not a bad tattoo by any means. I just don't like it. And I don't think it's something anyone else is gonna get tattooed anytime soon. So, hey, you know, there's that, dude. This ain't gonna be real common around here. On to the next.
Tattoo in my own house, but we hosted a tattoo party for my good friend's birthday yesterday and I could not pass up the opportunity. Decided to get something clean and simple to celebrate Jones's birthday on January 11th. This is your sign to throw a tattoo party at your house.
Okay, you know, this random guy does not deserve to be on this channel at all, okay? I'm not gonna be like, he's just a random guy throwing tat parties at his house. Now, it is fucking weird to me when random, normal ass dudes do stuff like this. Like, you're throwing a tat party at your house? I know, I'm being a little judgy here, okay? But if my dad decided to throw a tat party at his house, I'd be like, what's this square ass dude doing fucking throwing tat parties at his house? Now, the tattoo came out all right. There's nothing, I mean, I can't really see anything of it, but the one thing that did stand out to me was the live whilst I'm alive, I think it says. And I just fucking can never stand it when people get tattoos upside down, you know? You don't see them very often. You don't see them in real life. Most tattooers convince their clients to not do it, but fuck. Whenever you gotta see an upside down tattoo, you're like, ooh. But yeah, I guess I'm just not understanding the need to throw a tat party. That's one thing, there's nothing really wrong with it. Like I could go set up at a person's house and do a couple tattoos, but it does feel strange to me for like a midlife person to be doing it. It's like something you do when you're a kid. And you know, most mistakes are made at that tat party. So doing an adult version, like good for you, because the tattoo's all right, but fuck, it's weird. Like, dude, strange. But hey, whatever. I'm just a judgy little bitch today. Fuck it, on to the next. Can't use any of the music here, but what I'm going to say is fuck me in the asshole. This is a blackout top of the head. It's like you burnt the tip of your pecker. I am not a fan of this at all, okay? I am not. I don't know why anyone would be a fan of this. I don't think it's supposed to like mimic a hairline or anything like that. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. If I saw this guy in real life, I would not tell him that I don't like it, but fuck, I hate his tattoo, dude. An all blacked out skullet, dude. Just like the tippity-toppity, dude. That is one of the dumbest looking things I've ever fucking seen, and I'm just not sure why they did it. Like, they can't think that it looks like an actual hairline, right? Like, it's not supposed to be a hair. What the fuck? It's got to be a blackout type of person thing. I don't know. This one's weird, dude. If you can figure out why in God's fucking green earth anyone would ever black out just the top of their head, please leave me a fucking, help me to understand it. You know that Sean Gatz guy? You've all seen him. He's like a person who exists in the internet. What does he have? Like the side one and it goes across his face? Even that don't look nearly as dumb as that shit, dude. Like the top of the head, like just weird. I'm in, I'm game, fuck it. You want the blacked out tip of your tip? I got you, son. But man, I hate that. Just next. Client says, it's just a circle. It should be easy. And then any tattooer who has ever done a fucking circle will know that it is an impossible tattoo. Now, I've said this before in the past, and one thing, I've put out a short, one of those short videos, less than 30 seconds, and it got like, I don't know, a couple million fucking views, and there were so many tattooers who were like, circles are easy. And then you go look at their fucking tattoos, and they sucked. Okay, I do not know what is happening in a crappy tattooer's brain that they think their circles are baller when their circles are trash, dude. It was crazy. I had like hundreds and hundreds of tattooers be like, no, circles are super easy. Oh, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. And I'd go look at their shit and I'd be like, bro, you've never done a good circle in your whole fucking life, dude. You have no idea what you're even saying. You couldn't do a good circle if you were circling around a goddamn Coke can, okay? These tattooers are dumb. I've never been more upset in my whole life to be a tattooer. I was like, am I as dumb as these fucking people? Maybe, dude, because I was pissed. I was like, whoa. All these tattooers being like, circles are easy. And you go look at their shit, they don't even do outline tattoos. They just do like shading, and maybe they make a circle with some shading or something. I don't know. These dumb motherfuckers. Fuck them all. Anyone who thinks that they could do a good circle is stupid. On to the next. And here's a great example of some awful circles. Awful circle handbanger. I feel like this same tattoo pops up every single video, and the reality is that there's just a group of jabronis doing dumb shit on their fucking hands that typically ends up being a skull with a clock on the fucking hand, dude. I hate your tattoos, okay? I don't hate you. I don't hate people, okay? I don't care about people, but I hate their fucking tattoos, you know? Like, fuck, you come to me, you want this, I fart, okay? I say no, I say I hate you, your soul is damned, okay? You're going to hell. You deserve hell for this shit, okay? For doing this to your mom, you suck, okay? And if your mom thinks it looks good, she sucks too. Fuck them all. That is the name of the game here in Tattoolandia, okay? This is Kirkland right here, and I hate your tats. Can't stop it. Okay, what do I got next?
Tattoo artists are trapped in this never-ending battle, not with their clients, but with each other. The obsession with industry approval is destroying creativity, and no one wants to admit it. It's not just about tattoos anymore. It's about how you got there. Did you freehand it with markers? Did you sketch it on paper or use an iPad? Did you stencil it, or was it all freestyle? Where did you get your references? Was it Google? Was it Pinterest? Was it AI? And let's not forget the biggest crime of all, using a filter to make a tattoo on darker skin more visible in a photo. Tattoo artists aren't just critiquing tattoos anymore, they're policing the entire process. The client is ecstatic about their new ink, right? But instead of celebrating, the artist is wondering, what will other tattoo artists think? They're tweaking their approach, hesitating to post their work, and obsessing over how their peers will judge them. And this is what's killing artistic growth. You don't need to impress the industry. You don't need validation from other tattooers. This isn't about them. It's about your art, your style, your journey. The moment that you let go of this imaginary pressure to create for Instagram and your peers, for trends, or the approval of other artists, you free yourself. Tattooing isn't about conforming to a rule book. It's about evolving into the artist you were meant to be.
Okay, so I actually think that this guy has a lot of good things to say, and I absolutely fucking disagree where he ends up, okay? So like, yes, tattoos. I think people are fucking tired of tattoo, blah, 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 blah. But it's not, tattooing's not about, me being an artist. It's not about me being creative and like being able to do the, no, dude. This is the absolute biggest problem in tattooing is that every fucking tattooer thinks it's about them when it's about their fucking clients. Am I fucking dumb here? Am I so fucking wrong here? Or is it tattooers are just so obsessed with how they are and how important they are? And it's like, nah, bitch. It's about your clients, motherfuckers. None of this shit matters. Your Instagram, your fucking creative desires, none of this fucking matters, dude. And what matters is how good of a tattoo can you give to somebody and they will be happy with it for as long as they fucking can be, okay? I get so exhausted hearing tattooers be like, but my thing, it's about our journey through, like, fuck, dude, go fuck yourself. When in the world has anyone ever created something for someone else and was like, well, this is really just my journey? It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up, dude. Imagine if your carpenter was like building you a chair and he was like, you sat in it and he goes, well, I don't really care about how you sit in it. It's really about my journey and how I progress as an artist. It's like, go fuck yourself. And again, this guy is probably not wrong in 90% of what he's got to say. Let me hear it. Let me hear it again.
Tattoo artists are trapped in this never-ending battle, not with their clients, but with each other. The obsession with industry approval is destroying creativity, and no one wants to admit it.
Yeah, okay. I can agree with that 100%. Like, tattooers are trapped. They're either trapped by their own ideas of what their career should be, or they're trapped by like algorithms and social media, or they're trapped by all these other different things, like the pressures that other tattooers, but none of that fucking matters, dude. What matters is the product. What did you do? Did you do a good job? Is this person gonna be happy with this for a long time? Or did you just fucking make them an Instagram post, dude? Okay, if you just made them an Instagram post, that's all you did, and you suck.
It's not just about tattoos anymore. It's about how you got there. Did you freehand it with markers? Did you sketch it on paper or use an iPad? Did you stencil it, or was it all freestyle? Where did you get your references? Was it Google? Was it Pinterest?
This is like such internet people bullshit, okay? Like this is like, dude, only internet tatters think about where you got your reference, whether you drew it on, all this shit, dude. No one gives a fuck, okay? What does the client fucking think? They just want a good ass tattoo. And I'm just so tired of tatters. And probably because for me, like, I do not come from an artist background. Dude, I am just a fucking random guy who fell in love with tattoos and made tattoos. I was never gonna be an artist outside of tattooing. I could make stuff clearly, but I'm not like obsessed with my identity being that of an artist, okay? I'm just a fucking guy, dude. If I wasn't tattooing, I'd probably be fucking a welder or some shit, And I'm just so tired of these like tattoo artists infiltrating a space and being like obsessed with their own fucking ideas and identity as an artist. It's like, bro, you're a fucking tattooer, dude. You're not just creating something for someone's wall. Someone has to wear this the rest of their goddamn motherfucking life. And if you can't understand that, then you're dense. You're dense and you're stupid and you're a narcissistic fucking weirdo. Okay? But this guy's cool. I just think he's wrong. Perspective is wrong. He's like, it's all about you as an artist. And it's like, no, bro, it's all about them as clients. That's it. Truly, I think about this quite a fair amount. I don't give a fuck about other tattooers. I give a fuck about clients and future tattooers, because I think that like current day tattooers right now, like you can never please them. So fuck them. They're not watching this channel. And if they are, they're the cool motherfuckers. So they're fucking in anyways. But like the rest of the industry, fuck them, dude. Fuck them. It's about the future and it's about how we get there. And that's by educating clients and making them like aware that like, hey dude, if my tattooer is so obsessed with changing my own ideas, maybe he's not my guy. Maybe I should go to someone else. There you go. Fucking go for it, dog. On to the next. blue-eyed, pink-lipped Jesus, dude. I don't know if Jesus exists, but I hope he doesn't have terrifying blue eyes like that, dude. Jesus is the most fucked, okay? Jesus gets screwed over in every tattoo. I have a fondness for the Jesus. I'm not religious at all in any way, but I like him. I get down with him. I like him the same way I like Buddha. I don't know anything about Buddha. I don't actually care at all about any of these people. But I do get bummed when people fuck him up. Because I'm like, damn, dude, that shit has power. Like, religious symbology, important. It's important to us as humans. And then when people fuck him up, I'm like, ooh. And that's not even like the worst Jesus is. It ain't a good one. It's not a good one. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, but like the nose is there, the beard looks like a beard. It's just the eyes are bulgy and like fucking scary Jesus, dude. And they're so blue. One is wonky, dude. One's like here, you know? Bug-eyed, blue-eyed Jesus, dude. You think this guy's gonna get to the pearly gates and Jesus is gonna be like, you ain't coming in with that ugly fucking thing. Poor Jizzle. Next. Okay, we got some red infection. Red infection, dude. Oh, okay. As a tat doctor, I am gonna say that tattoo looks like it's fucked. The diagnostic on this is that's fucked. You're bugged, okay? That's what I see here. I am diagnosing this tattoo as fucked. Okay, is it a red reaction? Probably. Is it also just a beat to shit tattoo? Also probably. We probably have a lot of different factors going on here. Daddy, oh daddy, please chop off my arm from the forearm, okay? Don't need it anymore because I got a bunch of red booterflies. A bunch of booterflies, okay? No bueno, okay? Un tattoo no puede salir mal el tattoo. Okay, the tattoo looks like shit. Muy malo, okay? I'm just goofing today, okay? I'm done. I've had it. All you tatters, you think the tattooer was like, this is my art. Or do you think he was like, I'm just gonna put this pile of shit on this person and it's gonna blow out their entire life? Next. Nextity, nextity, nextity. Okay, I remember this tattoo. Now, if you guys know me, you know why I don't like this. It's because there's not any black in this tattoo except for the eyelashes and the eyeliner and maybe like in the nose. And that's a problem, okay? But what's interesting to me really is if we just pause it right here, we see this weird, all purple, all red, all yellow arm cuff thing that just looks really bad and really like muted and really gross. Like almost parts of it have faded and parts have fallen out and other parts you're gonna want to fall out. And maybe that tattoo is a bad tattoo, maybe. Or maybe that purple and colors like purple and red and these ideas, maybe they don't look very good by themselves because they kind of look like crayon in the worst kind of way. Like as patchy as crayon could look, that's what a color portrait tattoo was gonna look like. And so you better fucking put a black outline around it or else it's just gonna look like a patchy fart, okay? And then you see this tattoo, which is beautiful. Executed as well as a crappy tattoo can be executed. But then you're left wondering, like, is this tattoo with all almost the same colors as that crappy tattoo above it going to look as patchy and wonky as that tattoo? And you go, probably, because color is not reliable. I don't know how many times I have to swim up my asshole, pull the words out, and throw it on screen. But color is not reliable. Look at me, everything, color, I love color. But I don't love color unless it's surrounded by a strong black outline because I realize that these colors are not as good as black. Just the little skinny right here, it decides, hey, color, not as reliable. And that is it. That just facts. The sky is blue. There's a thing called gravity. The earth might be flat. This tattoo might look like shit because the colors are not reliable. Next. Okay, my client canceled last minute, so I decided to tattoo my knee. You know that tells me as a tattooer? You need more friends, okay? Now I can tell that this looks like a private studio because Well, it looks like a fucking private studio. And if you're a tattooer and you decide to tattoo yourself, you need friends, buddy. You need friends in tattooing. And you might be sitting there and you might tell me, hey, I got plenty of friends in tattooing. And I'd be like, well, you don't have plenty of friends in tattooing that you're actually inspired by, because if you're forced to tattoo yourself, you a bum. Okay? Not only that, but any other tattooer would be like, hey, maybe you don't do a thing that needs a lot of structure on your knee, you know? Like, that handle is gonna do some weird things the moment you bend it. So like, why? It's a bad placement. You need friends, okay? In tattooing, friends are the best thing ever. Now you might be like, hey, I'm not a likable person, and I'd be like, yeah, I could tell you're not a likable person. But you need friends, okay? In tattooing, friends make you better. And by not having friends, you're actually suckier. That's just the nature of tattoo land. And you know, that's just the truth. So I hope you find friends that would tattoo your knee and then be like, hey, don't do that on your knee, because that's what you need in tattooing. But you know, I'm not your daddy. I'm not even your uncle, but I'm not your friend either. So, but I'll be your friend and I'll tell you, hey, don't do that tattoo on your knee, because it's not gonna work out very well. And maybe get out of a private studio. And if that's not a private studio, leave it, because it looks like a private studio too. Next. Okay. A cat crossing the rainbow bridge. This toasted cat died. Super bummer. Hey, I'm just gonna pause it here. Remember everything I just said about that girl's hand banger and how that tattoo is not reliable because the color is not reliable, because I'm gonna pull those words out of my ass. They suck. Colors suck. The truth is the truth. And colors are just not as reliable as other things. But either way, like, I don't think it's a very smart tattoo. For some reason, it fits well on her because I think her aesthetic is like Avril Lavigne in Twitch streamer form. But you know, hey, good for her. I hate that tattoo. The rest of the world might not, but you know, that's all I got for this weekend. That's all I got for this week, because that's it. I appreciate you. Peace and love, my friends. I will see you in a few days. Maybe we'll do a vlog this week or next week. I know you guys like them. I enjoy doing it. We're gonna do some cool tattoos. Get ready for it. We're gonna hit you with probably 3 videos a week, which is just a fuck ton, but you're welcome, and I enjoy doing it. So, see you in a few days.